بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Say sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, grade 4, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Today we're going to revise together what we have studied together in grammar, which is the types of pronouns. But before that, let me honor my students, okay? I still have the 9 students of last week. I still have Muad al-Deri, Tariq, Adam Hamdi, Agri Quran, Ali Dosari, Kamal, Marwan, Malik, Ammar, but we have a new student with us this week. It's Iyad, okay? And here I have chosen his photo when he was personifying Ahmed Zuel, which I like the most this week, okay? Of course, the others, it was great. I have to mention Salah ad-Din al-Ayyubi, which Agri Quran personified. It was great. So during this week, we have studied pronouns, okay? Spelling, everything else, it was easy. But what I want you to pay attention to is the lesson of grammar, which is pronouns. That's why I'm recording this video, okay? First of all, before moving forward, we're going to study the word itself. The word includes the word noun. And we have said before that a pronoun is going to stand or is going to replace a noun. That's why we have the word pronoun. Of course, here you can see that we're going to study the types of pronouns or the kinds of pronouns. We have 4 kinds in grade 4 that we're going to study. Let me remind you of the 4 kinds. We have the subject pronouns. Okay, let me write pro here. The object pronouns and the reflexive pronouns and the demonstrative pronouns. Everyone, please pay attention to teacher. Let's move forward. Let's remember, pronouns. Pronouns are words that take the place of nouns. So they replace nouns, they do not replace adjectives, they do not replace verbs, they do not replace adverbs. Pay attention to that. Of course, when we are talking about nouns, we are talking either about a person, a place, a thing, an idea even. Singular pronouns take the place of singular nouns, and plural pronouns take the place of plural nouns. Of course, here we are talking about the pronouns and what we call the antecedent agreement, okay? Because the pronoun is going to replace what we call an antecedent, okay? That's the noun. For example, here we're going to study this on grade 5. Ali plays football. To avoid repetition, I'm not going to say Ali is a good boy. I'm going to say he is a good boy. Of course, here we are talking about the agreement between the subject pronoun he and the antecedent Ali, because he is a subject pronoun coming here to replace the noun Ali, okay? Of course, we cannot use she with Ali because it has to follow in gender. Ali is a boy. We cannot use they, for example, because it has to follow in number, okay? And Ali is a single person here, okay? It's singular, so we cannot use they, for example. Let's move forward. Let's remember, of course, what is a noun. That's the PowerPoint we have studied with during this week. A noun is a person, just like Ali. A place, just like a Riyadh. A thing, just like a table. An animal too, or an idea even, okay? A noun can be singular or plural, okay? When I say Ali, I'm talking about a singular noun. When I say Ali and Malik, I'm talking about two people, so it's going to be plural. Here, the first thing we're going to study are the subject pronouns, and I think that everyone knows what is a subject pronoun. Whenever you have a subject pronoun, it's going to replace a noun which is doing the action in the sentence. For example, when I say he helped Ali, he here is the doer of the action, okay? And the subject pronoun, first of all, the first trick you're going to learn that it's going to be the doer of the action. The second trick, it's going to be always before the verb, okay? So I cannot say he helped he, Okay, we're going to move on to the object pronouns. We're going to say he helped him, because it's an object pronoun. Okay, so what comes after the verb, it's the object pronoun, and it's going to be the receiver of the action, not the doer of the action. So here we have I, singular, of course, when you're talking about yourself. You, when you here, pay attention, we have two U's, okay? You singular and you plural. Of course, in the other languages, in French, in Arabic, for example, which are the languages we are studying, we're going to have a subject pronoun for you, which is for singular, okay, and another subject pronoun, okay, which is for plural. For example, in French, we're going to use tu for singular and vous for plural, and we have studied this in French. In Arabic, we're going to use anta for singular, antuma, antunna, antum for plural, okay. However, in English, it's easier, so we're going to have you for singular when you are addressing one person, and you for plural when you are addressing many people. Of course, he, when you are talking about a male, a singular male, okay, masculine. We have explained that. It, not only animals and things, okay. And we have said, even if you are a professional in English, you're going to know that crazy people are going to be replaced by it. When you are talking about one crazy person, you're not going to use he or she, okay, because he is brainless, okay. He doesn't have a brain, or he has a brain which is not working, if you want me to explain it this way, okay. And the baby, unless it reaches 4 years old in English, okay, we're going to use it with babies too, to replace a noun talking about a baby. We, whenever we use we, we're going to be included in the action, okay. You cannot talk about Ali and Abdussalam and say we. You are not included. You should include yourself. So we're going to say, for example, I, Ali, and Abdussalam. Okay, that's going to be we. Okay, and please pay attention. We cannot say me, Ali, and Abdussalam. You know why? Because me is an object pronoun. It comes after the verb, not before the verb. Then we have you, plural. We have explained it. Then we have she, when you're talking about a female, of course, feminine. It's a feminine pronoun, okay, singular, one girl, pay attention. Then we have they, when you are talking about a lot of people or a lot of things, okay, so it's gonna be they. Those are the subject pronouns. The key word is the subject pronoun is the doer of the action. He's not the receiver of the action. Let's move forward. Here he has some definitions and examples. I have explained everything. A subject pronoun is used as the subject of a sentence. She is my best friend. It's my dog. Does he know the answer? You and I will meet later. Some examples of subject pronouns. Now let's move forward to the object pronouns. And each subject pronoun is going to have his friend in the object pronouns table. Okay? I work in an office. I am the doer of the verb of working. He calls me. Here I'm going to receive the action of being called. Okay. Here, of course, you are funny. Of course, here are verb to be. It's not an action verb. There is no action in the sentence. Okay. But still, the sentence is about you, as if you is the doer of the action, but we don't have an action because to be is not an action verb. Here, I like you a lot. And here we're going to face a problem, but not in grade 4. You know why? Because in grade 4, I'm not going to ask you, for example, to give you a sentence and to let you decide whether the you here is a subject pronoun or an object pronoun. However, in grade 5, yes, I'm gonna do it. Okay, you're gonna be asked whether it's a subject pronoun or an object pronoun. So keep in mind, if it is before the verb, it's going to be a subject pronoun. If it's after the verb, it's going to be an object pronoun. Of course, here, I like you. You here is the receiver of the action of being liked. You see? So it's an object pronoun and it's situated after the verb. He lives in a house. Of course, he is the doer of the verb here. Subject pronoun. Give it to him. So him here is the receiver of the action of giving. So you cannot say give it to he. Of course, obvious, okay? Then she has two daughters.